there, Flunkie Force. It's Game Flunkie. Today is No Bullshit Podcast. I don't know why I put days on these anymore. It's supposed to be a Monday, and now we got on a Tuesday. You know what? Fuck it. It's been a crazy week. Weather, boss is out of town, so work's been kind of hectic. Trying to get everything caught up. But we will get into it. What in the hell happened here? I never understand, like... Anyway. So let's get into it. Wow. Anyway, so the first topic we're going to talk about today is Mass Effect Andromeda coming out on March 21st. And we're going to get into a little bit about that, some of the things I saw, and I hope you guys enjoy. Now, before we do, I hope you guys like this. Again, like with this, there will be the YouTube version of this where we'll have gameplay. Hopefully I'm going to add some pictures to it. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to lessen, what I've decided to lessen the amount of videos I pop out a week and try to make better quality videos. I just don't have time and work and stuff. And, you know, hopefully the work will pay off. So I'm going to try my best and do better. But anyway, so talking about Mass Effect Andromeda, we're going to be talking about the multiplayer video that went out today. If you haven't seen it already, go check that out. It's on YouTube. Look under IGN or Mass Effect Multiplayer, something like that, and it'll come up. Now, I've never played Mass Effect 3 myself, so I don't really know how the multiplayer panned out. A whole bunch of shit with my 360, and I couldn't transfer the data over from Mass Effect 2, and a whole bunch of shit, so I really lost an opportunity there to play Mass Effect 3, and, well, it doesn't work on my PC for some reason. Not because my PC specs are bad. My PC specs could, like, fucking burn this game down, but for some whatever god-awful reason, it just cannot run this game. So, I never played Mass Effect 3 before, or know anything about the multiplayer. But everything leading up to Mass Effect Andromeda, all the gameplay footage, the character creation, the weapon design, the different species you could play with, along with many sorry about that, I'm getting text messages. Along with many other things that seem to be coming out for Andromeda seem very well polished and well done. And it seems like it's a real step up from where Mass Effect 3 kind of fell off. I don't take anything away from Mass Effect series. I think Mass Effect 3, from what I was able to play of it, was still a fucking badass game. I think what really just subtracted from the worth of Mass Effect 3 was them, with Bioware, pushing too much agenda into the multiplayer and not so much into the single player, which I think anybody can agree that Bioware, that's not what Bioware is about. I think the weakest links, honestly, for the whole entire 20 years they've been going, their weakest links are, in my opinion, for what the ability for me to play them, would be Mass Effect 3 and Dragon Age 2. Those are the two weakest links, and in most circles, those are not really bad weak links. They're pretty awesome. So, where I think they kind of messed up, hoping with Andromeda, with what I'm about to get into, is that the multiplayer doesn't take away from the core concept of the game. Multiplayer is great and all. Microtransactions suck, but if microtransactions and the multiplayer don't hinder the game in any way, and they can add something to the game that has a value of any kind of value, is a plus in my book. Now, the gameplay I saw today was pretty fucking awesome. Essentially, you play as a strike team, and you're basically fighting off hordes and waves of enemies called the Reavers. Or at least in this case, they're called the Reavers. I don't know if they'll change. I don't know if they'll add new ones. Whatever. Like the single player, though, you have a loadout of weapons and abilities and skills that each individual character has. There's, like, I think 25 different characters. But here's the cool part. They're not just human characters. You can be human, Turian, Krogan, Asarian, Solarian. You can be all these different species that you've seen in the Mass Effect series before, which is really cool. And I think Mass Effect 3 did that as well. So you have that aspect. And I think you can also customize your gear. You can also customize your loadout. No, like single player, no class or skill set or whatever. It's not cut off from certain weapons. There we go. Sorry about that. They're all allowed access to it, which I think is fucking phenomenal. I think it's a great idea. To me, personally, how to look at this, though, and this is where I get a little hesitant with Bioware. Alright, so, a lot of people may disagree with me on this, or actually, a lot of people might agree. I feel like EA is the wrong publisher for Bioware. I don't know why. I feel like EA's kind of lost their fucking mind. Well, we can go into the whole debacle with Star Wars The Old Republic, that MMO that came out. We can go over that little shitstorm. We can go into detail. But the only thing that makes me hesitant is Bioware's move for multiplayer. I like the multiplayer. I think, from what I saw, I think the multiplayer is awesome. I like Dragon Age Inquisition's multiplayer. It was cool. It was technically like a mission/horde mode. If they're going to do something with multiplayer, and it's not going to have any real value to the game, and it doesn't take away from the game, I don't know why you waste your time building it, though. And I'm playing devil's advocate on this. And this is my thing. Let this have value, some respect. Now, while watching the video, the guy that was talking said that you not only can queue up missions in a multiplayer mode, but you can do strike missions, I think it was, with your Apex team or Alpha team or whatever it's called, and you can go with that team, or the team can do it themselves and do missions to help the game, like get resources and get items. So it doesn't hinder your gameplay. Isn't like, hopefully, from what I'm hearing, and I will know when I play it and I'll do a review on it. Hopefully, Mass Effect Andromeda doesn't have the same kind of bullshit that 3 had. That's another thing that pisses people off. Certain endings weren't going to be given to you unless you play the multiplayer and got a certain amount of points up or some shit like that. So, as long as holy mother of God they don't do that, then we'll be good. But the thing is, though, again, I don't know why Bioware went this route. I really don't. Now, a buddy of mine put me on to something else. Bioware's working on a new IP, though. It's supposed to be like an action-oriented sci-fi venture. But Gamerant has it. Go check that out. But it's a new IP for Bioware. And I don't quite understand. Like, this is my thing, though. And I was just telling my friend. It's like, why? Like, to me, it's like, why? I'll tell my friend, why are they making a new IP? And I make a joke, and I was like, Dollars to Donuts is going to be a fucking Overwatch. It'd be like Bioware's Overwatch. And I don't think Bioware can have any idea to what to... I think EA is going to be the one to pull this shit out their asses. But, fuck it, that's prerogative. If that is their prerogative, if that is how they want to play it, and that's what they want to do, I think it's a bad business venture. I think Bioware needs to just cut their losses, stop the multiplayer bullshit, stick to single-player games, and if anyone dares tell me that's a stupid move... For one, hold on though, and I know people love to do this. CD Projekt Red, remember them? I got their name right. It's the Witcher series. You remember also Cinemax, Bethesda, the Fallout series, the Elder Scrolls series. All three iconic series, all three iconic RPGs. They never once went multiplayer, but Bethesda Cinemax decided to do it for whatever reason, and it had a rough and rocky start. But RPGs, to a point, can hold water. As long as you pitch them good, build them right, and have an amazing fucking storyline, you can sell an RPG good. I know they're not. I know why, from a business standpoint, too. Bioware, if EA, I don't know. Anyway, but Bioware's trying to expand their margin of players that they can pull in. I don't know what player wants to play the Horde mode, and that's it. Like, the only thing, from what I saw, somebody mentioned this, Josh did, he was like, well, is it only Horde mode? Like, because Gears of War has only Horde mode. Oh, they have other modes, but Horde mode is like Gears of War, where you fight constant rounds of enemies. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. But the question still remains, though, and it was a good question as well, he asked, is like, what else can you do? Well, my thing was, they hinted at maybe doing missions. I don't know. I would love to be able to do strike missions. That's what they're called, strike missions. Do the strike missions with your friends and play online. Do that. That'd be cool. I mean, you'll have your custom-made team. You won't have your single-player character. But hey, I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm also curious about Bioware's new IP, the sci-fi adventure, more action-oriented. I don't know. The head of EA was like, it's blending genres. I was like, that dude needs to blend his head out of his ass and just stop talking like Bioware. I hate publishers. I have a big fucking thing with publishers. If you know me by now, publishers like Activision and EA kind of just... That sound effect you're hearing is me throwing up. That's what that is. I mean... I don't know. I'm hesitant. I'm nervous. I'm over the hill, like excited for it. I'm gonna pre-order soon my hard copy for Mass Effect Andromeda. So in no way, shape, or form am I like, I don't know. Am I like not gonna be like, oh fuck yes, I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna be fucking thrilled. I haven't played a Mass Effect game since 2 because fucking 3 went out the ass. But at the same time, though, I still have reservations because it's Bioware and they've been downsizing, and they, things of that nature just kind of make you hesitant. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. They could be just compartmentalizing, doing what they need to do to survive, and trying to make the best of a product that they can, which nobody can fault them for that. Like I said, though, and it's the last thing I'll say, EA needs to stay the fuck away from Bioware. Do not fuck with my Bioware. Oh yeah, I forgot another one. Nice Old Republic. Fucking Bioware is a god when it comes to RPGs. I'm sorry. The thing about Skyrim, the one thing Skyrim will never have on Mass Effect, in my opinion, is the thing, because Skyrim has big open world and you have tons of customization, do shit tons of stuff. But what Mass Effect kind of did the opposite was, you have a limited amount of customization. Yeah, your skill tree, different weapons, different armor, stuff like that. Sorry about that yawn. But you didn't. But what it made up for was a dynamic storyline that just kept you going from start to finish. I don't know. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from, like, Elder Scrolls Online, but Mass Effect hooked me harder. It could be that it's a space-esque kind of RPG, but I don't know. Well, thanks again for listening. Flunky Force, this is Game Flunky signing off. Stay tuned for next week's No Bullshit podcast on a fucking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. Narnia. See you guys. Deuces.